Welcome back to the base.
Welcome back to the Basement Yard. Frank, you're here with your Hawaiian shirt,
Yes.
Dead of the Winter.
Yeah,
I appreciate the dedication.
I'm also here with Fred Durst, apparently.
It's a backwards hat. Let's relax.
Fred Durst owns backwards fitted hats.
Yeah.
If it's not a fitted hat,
But
it's
it's
owned by
usually
somebody
red, okay?
else. Is it only? No, he's had some
He's
black
known for
ones
the
in
red.
there, right?
Now he's just white. I mean, he's been white. I'm
Well,
talking about his facial
I
hair.
was gonna say
White as snow.
his hair.
His facial
You're
hair.
Fred Dursted out right now, but that's
I'm a
actually
little
not a
thirsty.
bad. That's not a bad thing.
I mean,
You did it all for the Nookie. We've discussed
we've
this already.
discussed it in
Dude,
grave detail.
I think that's what you should go as this year for Halloween.
Fred Durst.
Fred Durst. Why not?
I'm just going to wear a backwards hat.
Backwards hat. Just start, telling people break
I-
yourself.
I can get a little, what's that called?
A soul patch? Is that
Soul
what that
patch.
is?
No. It's like not a goatee. It's like a landing strip, but on your face.
Landing strip.
Remember when the landing strip was popular with vaginas?
Yeah, I did it one year.
You don't have a vagina.
I know, I don't.
Wait,
That's
you
what
had
made
you
it
had a
worse.
landing strip?
Yeah.
For your pussy?
I don't. Let's make something very
I know
clear.
your man. Your
My boy, no,
Boy
that's
pussy,
not.
your pussy.
No.
that's
That's
your
a different.
asshole.
That's your asshole.
yeah.
Yeah. When I was like 18, I would shave like a landing strip. I don't know why.
I know that you've done other stuff. So what else have you done?
I did an F.
You shaved an F into your pubes?
Yeah, long time ago. Long.
That doesn't help. I mean, it doesn't matter
Yes,
when it
it
happens.
does. Yes, it does. If my younger self did it, I'm not held responsible.
Wrong. You shaved an F.
Yeah, and it was.
Did someone enjoy the site? Did that? Because I never saw that.
Would you have enjoyed that site?
Not enjoyed, but I'm assuming you fucking shave an F into your pubes and you're like, Joe, look.
I mean, maybe I showed you my pubes.
I mean, I feel like I've seen your landing strip.
Yeah, probably the landing strip. But I remember whether it was the landing strip or the F, I got a physical and my doctor saw it, and he was just like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yeah, man." He was like, "Good for you." He was an old Greek man. He was like, "It's good for you, my friend." You know.
You put an F in your pubes and went to the doctor?
I didn't realize. I honestly forgot that I had a doctor's appointment, and I did.
What about remembering the pubes? I would have ran to the bathroom and maybe a little.
Oh, did what? Did what in the
Shave
bathroom?
your
Say,
pubes?
Hey, you think I'm carrying around? This is.
I'm talking about before you get to the doctor.
2010, Joey. You think I'm carrying around fucking micro touches? No, this is before.
I mean, honestly, you could have been because back then you had a drawstring backpack that had like everything in it.
It did, but that was a couple of years prior. That was a weird time. We don't.
You were razor pubing. You were
Oh
razoring
yeah,
your pubes.
yeah,
back
yeah,
then.
yeah.
I used
Like
to razor-
against the grain too. It was.
You
not,
would against the grain razor your
Yeah.
pubes.
Yeah.
You
I was
probably
getting.
slice that thing up.
I remember I had the Gillette Fusion razor.
Did
and it was
it
the one
work
that you
well?
turned on, and it just had a vibrating thing in it. Like
Wait,
what?
you had a vibrating razor for your pubes?
Yeah. Is
You're
that-
a horny
is
little
that,
girl.
was that weird? You get horny for your pubes?
No, I mean,
Someone plays
What?
with your pubes, you're horny?
someone plays with my pubes.
Like plays with your fat.
what do you think? I'm getting them braided? What do you mean?
I-
Fat? What are you saying? What are you talking about?
Well, like
No
what do
one's
you mean I'm
playing with
horny?
my
I'm not like
pubes.
you think I'm holding my razor to my penis.
Why does it need to vibrate?
It was like what the Gillettes did at the time. It was the Gillette Fusion, and
Yeah.
I thought it was like, well, this must be because I see commercials for it. This must be a really good razor, and it was just a razor that just vibrated.
Yo, did you shave your balls?
Yeah.
I never shaved my balls in my life.
So your balls, you just have like a Gandalf beard on your nuts.
No. I mean, it like, no, that's not what
So then
happened.
what happened?
I don't know. Like, I mean, back in the day, I never shaved them with like a razor.
Oh, yeah, I did. Well, I know like certain.
How'd you do it? You like pulled it taut and then you.
Yeah, of course, baby. Hold it tight. Go around. I have a very delicate.
Sack?
I was gonna say like I can like navigate the area well. Also, by the way, just remembered not Patreon.
Right, yeah. You're pulling your sack taut and you're shaving it.
Well, sure. I mean, I
Isn't it
haven't
funny-
done that in a long time. Let's be very, very clear.
Yeah, I mean, now we're just buzzboy trim
But
boys.
there are certain parts of your body where the hair is like chemically or like engineered basically that it will only grow to a certain length. That's why you've never like shaved your legs, right?
Right.
That's why it doesn't get like wildly long. It stays the length that it is. And when
Right.
new hair comes in, it gets that length, and it's like we're good.
Right.
Pubes, I think pubes,
Pubes
facial
will just
hair,
go. Pubes will go.
facial hair, and head hair are the ones that'll just.
And if you're old and white, then your ear hair. Because I've seen some crazy.
Ew. Are you scared about that when you become an old dumb white man?
I mean, I'm gonna just clean out my ears. I'm gonna get the shavers.
Ew.
Yeah. What do you want me to do? Let it grow out of my fucking ears like a potato?
I don't know if I've seen someone live and like in person with like like hair
Oh, I have.
jetting out of their ears.
You've never seen like an old white man in brown pants and suspenders with just ear hair?
Oh no.
And
no,
it's like,
no.
bro, how could you even possibly hear with that?
I don't know. Now
What's the grossest hair? What's the grossest hair? You're like, ew. Bro,
I think
come on."
nose is worse. Like when it's coming, if you see nose hair like coming out, like it's like fucking like a stalactite, that's miserable.
Stalactite is crazy. I don't mind that because I feel like I don't see like really bad nose hair. You would have to cut that because it would make you sneezy.
Well, no, I think it's there and it's not making you sneezy. It's when something gets in there that makes you sneezy.
I hate back of the neck hair.
Really?
Yeah, like when people are wearing t-shirts and it's like, dude, it's coming out the back of your neck.
Really?
Yeah, I hate that.
Oh, I don't really care. I don't know how else to say that. Like hair doesn't really bother me, but like nose would suck.
That's hair.
I know. I'm saying like nose would be the one that I'd be like, all right, this kind of sucks a lot.
So if someone walked up on you with a hairy ass nose, you'd be like, bro.
I get this fucking nose out of my face. That's what I would say, honestly. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I just want to know.
you got the Fred Durst thing going on.
I do, I guess.
I mean, it's not a bad thing. Just live it up,
Yeah.
You also, I could have swore you went to a Camp Rock trivia because Nick Jonas and you've re-sparked the conversation
I
of
know,
looking like twinsies.
Because we have the same jacket.
And you guys have the same face.
So I've heard.
Can you sing like him? Because he's very like,
He's got a falsetto on him that I don't think that I have.
oh,
in
you're
me.
saying species of singing. I'm not.
high pitch?
Is that, is that alto?
No. Baritone is oh. And then falsetto is like, ah. Yeah, exactly.
Like he's got.
I'm a sucker for you. I don't know why
That
I
was
put
not,
an accent
yeah, I don't
on
know
that.
who the hell
I
that
can't-
was. That
it
was
was-
like the Croatian version of Nick Jonas.
Yeah.
Nikolai Joniskov.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
There we
Everyone
go.
clap.
Everyone like that joke?
Let's wait for the laughter to die down. Yeah, I saw that because someone tweeted me. They were like, "You're never gonna like beat the allegations because we're both wearing the same Knicks jacket."
Yeah, I mean, I always forget that they're from Jersey.
Are they from Jersey?
Yeah, originally they're from Jersey.
Wow, the Jonas
the
Brothers
Joe
are
Bros.
Jersey trash. That's
Well,
awesome.
why do you have to do that, Joey? You're now that's how you're speaking about my children.
they
too.
also
and my wife.
Yeah.
Now I'm pissed for everyone.
they and you. Let's not forget.
Well, technically, I'm not Jersey trash.
I mean, you're grandfathered in. I think.
Oh, I've only been there a couple of years, and now you're grandfathering me into
How
the
long
trash.
have you been there?
This September, it'll be 7 years.
Okay, once you get to 10, you're official.
10 years, I'm fully in the trash.
Yeah. Wait, do you have a Jersey license?
Yeah. Where have you been?
That's treason.
I want to be very clear about something. I
clear.
wasn't happy when I had to switch it over,
right.
but like I had to switch that and my like the plates on my car and everything because like, did I ever tell you when my license got suspended during the pandemic?
For what?
Some fuckery and chicanery, but I want to make it very clear. I was very upset about it. And you know me, I like to keep an even keel when I'm talking to like people in like customer service. I don't like being. I feel too bad because I know they have a hard job, but like I was letting them have it.
Why did your license get suspended?
Something to do with insurance, where like I had before the pandemic started back 5 years ago, I had started the process of switching my insurance over, but then the DMVs and everything just shut down. Like New York, New Jersey, like you couldn't get in touch with anyone. So they just suspended my license without telling me.
That's fire.
Was it?
No.
It wasn't. And I was really fucking pissed
Well, you
off.
got pulled over and they were like, "Your license is suspended."
No, I don't.
Get the fuck out.
I don't know. That's I like how because I'm a brown man that's the first place that you would go.
Brown is crazy. I mean, you're
tan.
You're,
Tan.
Well, it's the winter, so you're more just like.
I'm darker than you.
How hard is that? I'm fucking.
You're Fred Durst.
Yeah.
No, it was. I don't remember how I found out. I think I called them because I got a letter in the mail or something like that.
And it was like, yo, you're suspended.
I don't remember, but I remember
You
I
ever been
was
suspended from school?
almost. I almost got suspended. That whole you smell thing. Remember I told you that story when my dad had to come in. This is a famous my
Wait,
father's
you
story.
you told someone they smelled?
No, so I'll
Give
give
us
you
the abridged.
the bridge. Here's the bridge.
What
Don't
is
laugh,
it?
Don't laugh at that, bitch. I was in our like tech class, and what we had to do was we had to like use like we were learning coding and like building websites and shit like that. And we were in a group, and you can look at people's stuff from other groups and comment on it, like feedback and shit like that.
Okay.
And
Recipe for disaster. Go ahead.
I will say this:
You're
at the
terrorizing
time,
everyone.
I didn't have a good reputation.
Yeah, this is the pinnacle of Prank Frank.
Yeah,
probably.
Prank Frank was out in full force.
Yeah.
And I had gotten up to go to the bathroom, and I left my computer open because it was one of those things where like they'd wheel in the laptops and you'd take it out. And I left it open. I went to the bathroom, but my defense was it was when you had to sign out. Remember our teachers made us do that? They were just like, you have to sign your name when you're leaving and when you're coming back. Like they fucking police us.
It's prison shit.
Yeah, it made sense though because people were pissing all over the toilet paper in the bathrooms. But
Yo, I have thrown toilet paper soaking wet out the ceiling.
we used to do that together in elementary school.
That's a fun thing to do.
Oh, wet paper is so sick.
When you're younger and you're walking into the boys' bathroom and then you're like, yo, let's just have fun. And you crumble up a bunch of paper, you soak it, and you throw it against the ceiling. Nothing better.
Yeah.
And then it just starts dripping.
That's how
you're in a
we
cave.
had. That's how we had fun.
It was fun.
In boys' bathrooms.
I
as
never
kids.
shit on the ground or pissed
Yeah,
all
no,
over the
never,
soap.
no peeing in soaps. I knew
Peeing
people
in
that
the
did that.
sink.
That's why I was very upset about it.
I never pissed in the sink. I
in the
spit in the sink.
I spit in the sink. I didn't piss in the sink. I didn't piss.
You
in
ever
the
shit in
soap.
a urinal?
I've never crapped in a urinal.
Me neither. I just want to get that.
That's
I
just
never-
mean, dude. Like
It is
people have
mean.
to piss in that.
Well, people have to clean it. I'm not worried about peeing on.
Oh,
top.
you just piss the crap away.
Yeah. I mean, eventually, yeah. If no
That's
one's
what you
gonna
would
clean
do.
it up, that's
Like
what
you
you
be
have
a
to
hero,
do.
you piss the crap away.
Right. Yeah.
But I went to the bathroom, and while I was gone, someone on my computer wrote to somebody else, "You smell," and came
That's
back.
it.
Yeah, came back. The girl ran out and was like really upset, and the teacher like immediately was just like, "You downstairs, principal's office." I was like, "Fuck." And they had to like set up a hearing. My dad had to come in the next morning.
Because of you smell?
Yeah,
Jeez, dude, that's pretty.
and
like,
it's what I don't know what this says about me. but
who was
you
the
might-
girl? Did she stink? She must have stunk.
I don't
if she's
remember.
like,
I don't remember her smelling.
you smell.
I don't remember if she smelled.
I mean, clearly she's self-conscious about that.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
I'm not trying to victim. I mean, I guess
Yeah,
I am.
that's exactly what you're doing.
I'm victim blaming here, but like that seems pretty light.
Yeah, and that was my argument. It's during the hearing.
Your argument wasn't. It wasn't me.
My
it was like,
argument.
big deal.
My argument was multifaceted. One of them was, "Hey, listen, I was out at the bathroom. Here's when I signed out, signed in. You know, whatever." The other one was, if I'm going to insult someone.
You said that? She's like, yo, I can do much better than you smell.
I swear to God, I said I was just like, yeah. If I insulted someone, it would be a little bit more elaborate than you smell.
Elaborate.
It would.
What grade was this?
Seventh, eighth grade, one of those two.
Okay, yeah.
And my dad came in. It was a whole big ordeal. I've told the story probably on the show, but
wow.
yeah, it was something. But you smell, like that's.
But they let you stay. Bro, eighth grade is too late in life.
Wait, were you ever like? Did you get like in-house suspension?
Yeah. That I got in-house suspended a few times, which is just they sit you in a room and they put like these like walls so you can't like look at anyone, and then you have to do like work the entire day, and they let you go to the bathroom twice a day.
Sounds like solitary confinement.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They only let you go to the bathroom twice a day.
Yeah,
Yo,
you
I
had to-
never fucking got that. I never fucking understood that.
Teachers hate when you go
Bro,
to the
they
bathroom.
hate. I mean, granted, that's where shit goes down. Let's be honest, like literally and figuratively. But, but like, teacher would be like, "You have one trip to the bathroom per day," and it's like, bro, what if I'm just? You want me to piss and crap everywhere?
I wonder what it's like in schools now, because you remember it's like, oh, I got to go to the bathroom, and they're like, here, take this, and
it
it's
was
like
a
a full
fucking-
chair attached to a key, and I'm like, what? Why does it have to be
Or
a
even
giant
worse,
block?
and I hope they still don't do this. Even worse, they would be like, "All right, pick someone to go with you." And
What
you'd be-
is that?
And then we'd get up and we'd go, "And obviously every time we picked each other.
Right.
But like, and if you did pick somebody else, I was
I know,
pissed
I was
about
gonna
it.
hear about
You
that
were
for
gonna
a
hear
year.
about that for a couple fucking months.
Yeah.
But like, we were in a school, dude.
I totally handle this by myself.
The bathroom's down the hall. It's not like fucking across the street.
Yeah.
It
I
made
don't
no
get that.
sense. It made no sense.
It's like, take someone with you in case you fall in. Like, why am I taking a spotter? I'm taking a shit.
Yeah.
I don't want
I
anyone
don't know.
there.
I don't know. Schools were crazy back in the day.
Never dumped in school.
We really should get one of our old teachers on this show and see if we can ask them, like, why did you do this?
I don't think that any of our teachers will remember specific things about us.
I hope they do. I would like to think
Frank,
they
it was
did.
Fucking 25 years ago.
Yeah.
basically.
I mean, they tend to remember memorable students, and I think that
Yeah.
not only were we memorable at the time, but like, look at us now.
Do you know that, like, when I was in middle school, in like 7th and 8th grade, I was cool with our vice principal.
Yeah, I was cool with the staff too.
I would get sent to her office all the time, and she was like very nice to me, and I thought that we had like a good rapport, and I just like I wasn't emotionally stable back then. So I would just get like very angry very quickly.
What was like you had like a temper?
Yeah,
I wouldn't define you as ever having had a temper.
I did then, and I don't even know why.
It's hysterical because you were also the smallest, little puniest little baby
Yeah,
boy at the
I know.
time. So like, who were you scaring, bitch?
I wasn't trying to scare anyone. What the hell was that? One more time. This is me in 7th grade.
All right,
Go.
what are you mad about? Give me the scene. Give me the scene.
Someone's accusing me of something, but I didn't do it.
Well, accusing you of what? I need to know exactly what.
Stealing someone's backpack.
Stealing someone's backpack? Go
Yeah.
smaller. Something that you might like.
Pencil.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead.
It'd be like,
I don't know why you're. Go ahead.
No, I didn't steal my pencil, no.
that was showing.
No, I didn't do it, man.
Yeah.
As you were wearing your fucking etnies and you were listening to Good Charlotte.
Yeah.
You had
Probably
Good
not back then.
You had Good Charlotte on your MP3.
Good Charlotte came a little later, but yeah.
Middle
probably.
school. That was Good Charlotte. That was prime.
Whatever. I mean, regardless.
You know.
But anyway,
he took the earbud out of his head, and you just hear like in the background like, I'm just a kid. And what is it?
I
It's
did
like,
fuck
I
with.
didn't do anything.
That is a South Park voice.
That might be. But you were
Um,
just like, you had big teeth at the time. I remember, like, you were so small. You were like a little.
I had big
you were
teeth.
like a hairless, big tooth little white rodent.
You're not very nice. A hairless, big tooth, white little rodent.
I mean, but like,
What were you?
I was a big nose, skinny, lanky, dumb brown kid.
I feel better now.
Yeah, there you go. You were Rufus from
Did
Kim
you
Possible.
just Google that? You scumbag.
Yo,
Fired.
honestly,
Fired. Yeah.
not that far off.
I don't have big buck teeth,
He does not. He doesn't have big butt teeth.
but the rest of it probably is accurate.
Yo, I recently watched Kim Possible. Holds up. Still good.
Never watched an episode of that.
What?
Yeah.
No way. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
It was on like before even Stevens or something.
I mean, I just didn't watch it.
What? Why?
I don't know.
Oh man.
I also wasn't in.
She was your basic average girl. She was just here to save the world. You can't stop her because she's.
Impossible.
No, it's Kim Possible.
I had a crush on her though. I liked the pants.
Yeah, you're wearing them right now.
I am wearing Kim Possible pants right now.
You're dressed basically like Kim Possible right now. You just need the
I just
red
need
hair.
gloves.
Oh, you're dressed like Ron, her boy. That's who you look like.
Who's Ron? Wasn't there a guy in the show
Ron
who was trying to
Dangerously?
fuck
Is
her
that
the
what
whole
his name?
time?
Ron Stoppable.
Ron Stoppable.
That's you kind of look like that if you had a little bit lighter hair.
Okay.
You don't think so?
No.
Ah,
Anyway.
I could see it.
But anyway, the reason why I brought that up is because I would go into her office all the time, and we had a good rapport, and I thought that we were cool, whatever. And I remember like 2 years out of middle school, I had sent an email to her, like, "Hey, it's Joe." And remember, she had no idea who I was. 2 years years afterwards.
That-
I'm like, bro, we had like a thing. We knew each other.
Well, that's not a way to speak about your.
that's
vice
not what I
principal.
meant. We
That's
didn't have a
crazy.
thing. There was nothing like that.
Oh,
She
were
let me
you
play
upset?
with her dartboard. That sounds weird too. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
even-
also.
She had a legitimate dartboard that I would play. That I never mind.
Yeah, you honestly just buried.
I
buried
am.
yourself a
I
little
am.
bit. What was her
Um,
name? Say it so everyone knows the potential criminal.
Miss Del Valle.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, Miss Del Valle. was her
Damn, so
name.
she just forgot you. I like to think that there are teachers that
I know
remember
you
me.
like to think.
I-
Well, people will probably remember you because your mom worked in the school.
yeah,
so like
yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But,
But
like,
Bro, there were like people loved
you
my
think Miss
mom.
D. Filippi remembers us?
I hope so.
No
She's,
way.
Well, she can't because she's probably
She's probably
6 feet deep in her sleep, no pajamas. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you mean.
I like to think. Well, like my mom had like a lot of friends, so like they'd know me as Nancy's son.
Right.
Bro, I had one teacher who was never my teacher. I never did a class with him, anything. He was like, I want to write you a letter of recommendation. I was like, I don't know you.
Who?
I'm
Oh,
not
in
gonna
high
say-
school.
I'm going to say, yeah. And,
I've just said every name.
Montalvo. He was a
Man.
nice guy, but like never once,
Wanted to hook you up.
never once, I thought he was just Googling Montalvo.
Yeah, he's like, go to LinkedIn.
I never once like had a class with He just knew me through my mom, and he was just like, I want to write you a letter of recommendation. I was like, go
For
nuts.
who?
For college.
Oh.
And it was
See,
just,
I don't know about that.
I know because you never,
I forged all my hello.
wait, what?
Yeah, I wrote a letter of recommendation for college, but I made it up.
Who is it from?
I made up a name.
Oh, wait.
I was like, "There's no way they're gonna look into this," so I just wrote something.
So you just made up complete nonsense.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously it was
I
not
like-
very good because you didn't get in any
No,
cool
I was
schools.
actually good at writing, so I was able to like. I didn't want to go to college,
It's hysterical.
so I remember I told my parents, "You're supposed to apply for college in like November, December of your senior year, right?"
Around then, yeah, like maybe a little earlier.
And I told my mom I did, and she was like, "Which schools?" And I just like, I was like, "Oh, I like like." I just started naming like SUNY schools and shit that I'd like heard of. And I was like,
and
yeah,
your mom
they're-
worked in a school, so she's like,
Yeah, she probably had some sort of like inkling. And I remember being like, I haven't done any of that. And I never applied for a school. And then when it came to like fucking April or something, I
Really?
went to my guidance counselor and she was like, are you going to apply? Because I was honest with her. I was like, I haven't applied to anything. And she's like, apply to Queensborough Community College and they'll accept you, but you need a letter of recommendation. So I just wrote one.
bro, without exaggeration, I had like probably like 6 or 7 letters of recommendation written.
Well,
for me.
you also had a plan to actually go to college. I was just like, I'm just trying to get into this school. I'm going to lie about this. If they say this is fake and I can't go, cool. I don't care.
I wrote a letter of recommendation a couple times, and one of them was not a recommendation for the job. It was a,
You're a piece of shit. Someone asked you for a letter of
Yes.
recommendation and you wrote a bad one?
and I told them very clearly, like, listen, like, because it was when I was a supervisor, and I made it very clear, like, I don't think you would be right for this position. And they said, like, can you still, like, I need a letter of recommendation. And I was just like,
do you know the word recommendation is like the big part and you didn't recommend?
well, a recommendation doesn't need to be in the affirmative. It could be in the, like, I am not recommending this person.
that is astounding.
Of course,
You told them like I'm going to write something
bro,
negative.
as a supervisor, let me. As a supervisor, I had to be fucking honest, and I said
no,
to them,
you don't.
"Yes, you do."
Be fake.
No,
Yeah.
no way, Jose.
Yeah.
I was very clear. It was someone that I did not have a good working relationship with. I also did not like this person as an individual.
Did you tell them that it was going to be negative?
I told them very clearly, like, I don't think you're right for this position. I think you should ask somebody else. And they were just like, I have nobody else to ask. And I was just like,
That's so sad.
I agree, but also like, bro, it's your reputation. That
Why
you're
were they
putting on the
bad?
line.
What were
Not
they
everyone
bad
is
at?
fucking Quincy the Beat Bop or whoever you wrote as your fake letter of recommendation. Like, these are real people. This was my like it was representing me.
Right.
And why were they bad? They were just like, I'm
Not a good not a good person, or they were just like
They were just,
late
like-
to stuff and
like just didn't know how to work with people well. Like, couldn't read a room. Like,
like they couldn't read or write. And be like, what's
yeah,
going
right.
on?
No, but like couldn't, like just didn't mesh well, and people generally didn't like them because they were too intense. And that was all feedback I'd given this person during the year. and I had to like.
That's so fucked.
Why is it fucked? It's honest.
What if you found out they're homeless?
If the reason is because of the letter of recommendation,
Yeah.
I would feel bad.
You know that writing that letter means they are not getting the job. Like, you are solidifying the fact that they're not getting a job.
I mean, maybe, but also it's not entirely on letters of recommendation. Like, if they went out there and they crushed the interview,
That was my thinking. I'm like, no one's even going to read this letter of recommendation.
I mean, yes, they will.
No, they won't.
Yes, they will.
It's a community college. No one's reading this.
I mean, maybe they see Joe Santagato, a future YouTube star, Joe Jonas,
I
Joe
promise-
Jonas lookalike, lover of Mac Miller. They'd say, "Yeah, let's read this." Absolutely.
No one's going to read that. And if they did read it, like,
He's
you're
gonna
like,
have-
wait, hold on. Let me go verify that this person actually exists before I, like, bro, it's community. Like,
I mean,
make it easy.
jobs do that. Like they do.
I'm sure they do. I just didn't think that, like, a community
I
college
imagine that.
would.
I imagine that it's like you need to like you don't know if they're gonna do it. So like, what if they pick you as the person to do it to?
I was like, in my head, I'm like, I have good grades. Like, I'm, like overqualified, I guess, to get into the school. Like, I could definitely get accepted to the school because my grades are good, and I'm writing a letter of recommendation. Whatever, who cares? I just kept it very vague in general. I didn't put anything like specific, like top of his class scholar. I just said like, yeah, cool.
Joe is hardworking, and
Basic shit. I don't remember exactly what I wrote, but I remember being
the
like,
irony that they what if they did read it and they were just like, wow, this kid sounds like a really good kid, and then you just don't go back.
well, that's what happened.
I know.
That's what happened. But
Ant, did you go to college?
I did.
Where?
Baruch in the city.
Oh, nice. So the
Everyone
School of
went
Business.
there.
That's a big school of business, right?
Finance, yeah.
Did you
Wow.
get your 4-year degree?
Yep.
Good for you. So we're right here. You know, you and I, other dummies.
I mean, we all ended up here.
I do want to make one comment. I want to make one comment about
We've
that.
all ended up working for him.
Yeah, we all. Yeah.
You guys happy with your degrees?
Yeah. So I don't know the point you're trying to make.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I
that
wish
is
I
that-
cared more, but we do have
Oh,
sponsors for today. The first one being How You Doing SeatGeek. Okay, you guys want to go to a Broadway play? You want to go to a little sports game or something like that? You can do so with SeatGeek. I have been using them for years. It's the only marketplace that I buy my tickets. Okay, and the Basement Yard, when we went on tour last year, I saw the tickets on SeatGeek. That was kind of like a full circle moment for me. I'm like, wow, look at this. It's so nice. But right now you can get your tickets. They got Kendrick Lamar is going on tour with SZA, Tyler the Creator, Shakira. That would be awesome. Dua Lipa. Everyone else, so you could go to their concerts or whatever. You can do so with SeatGeek, like I said. But yeah, go to SeatGeek. And I came through for you guys. You know that. All right, we're gonna save you 10% on tickets, so you can use the code BASEMENT2025 for 10% off your next set of tickets at SeatGeek. Okay, so that's 10% off any tickets with the promo code BASEMENT2025. So if you plan on going to any sort of show that requires a ticket and it's on SeatGeek, save that 10%. Use the code BASEMENT2025. All right, so go download that. Go download that app, and yeah, you're welcome, folks. We also have Skims. Okay, Skims, unbelievable underwear, folks. Skims is the best thing that I've ever put in my body. Frank loves Skims. I remember when he came in and he started talking about it, he was like, this is the most comfortable thing that's ever set foot.
Confirmed.
Not set foot. That's not what I meant to say.
That has
but
ever bestowed my bottom.
that has been bestowed my bottom. But it was very comfortable, breathable underwear. I don't think I'm going back. Okay, I'm just gonna wear Skims for the rest of my life. Put them on, and you thought they were only for women. And honestly, when they first came out, I think they were just for women. And I was like, that looks very comfortable, and I enjoy the colors. Unfortunately, I'm not going to put pantyhose on my body because I think that would look a little strange. But I have it's an insecurity thing. But then when they have a men's line now, and it's very comfortable, I've had it. So any fellas out there or any women out there that want to buy it for their fella, you guys can do so. Go to skims.com. All right, go to skims.com/basement, and go shop. And then after you purchase everything, after you place your order, select podcast in the survey and select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. So let them know that we sent you to Skims. All right, like I said, for women out there, if you want your guy to have nice underwear, or for fellas out there, you want a nice pair of underwear, which I know as guys, it takes a long time for us to throw underwear away. It's hanging on by a thread, and you're like, no, these are my lucky pair. It's time to upgrade, okay? Go to Skims, get yourself a pair of nice underwear there. Skims.com/basement. Click on the select podcast in the survey and select our show. Let them know that we sent you, all right?
Yeah, and if you want something that's not only feeling warm and cozy around your bottom, you want something that's making you feel warm and cozy in your heart, right here in your chest, go to patreon.com/thebasementyard, where we're going to have more shows for you. There's going to be us and you, and it's going to be a warm, cozy hangout sesh, okay? Join Patreon and join that first tier, and you get these weekly episodes 1 week in advance, and then that second tier, you get exclusive episodes every single Friday. So you could start your week and end your week with The Basement Yard. That makes me so happy. Thank you so much. We are so appreciative and grateful you guys have seen by now, I hope. We are in a new studio, and a huge reason we're getting the opportunity to do this is not only love and support we get from everyone across the board, but our friends over on Patreon. So patreon.com/thebasementyard. Thank you guys so much. We love you. And guess what? Again, if you didn't see, we're going over to Europe. We have some shows in Scotland, London, and Dublin. If you're coming to any of those shows, make sure you go to thebasementyard.com/submit. Let us know what show you're coming to, and submit responses to the questions we have there. A big part of these shows that we did last year, and we want to do it again this year, is they're interactive. We talk to you, you talk to us, crazy stories, bing, bang, boom. It's insane. It's maybe not. But if you go and you submit it, maybe we'll pick your card. Maybe we'll talk to you, about you. We can also, if you ask to be kept anonymous, put that in there, whatever. But go to thebasementyard.com/submit. Let us know what show you're coming to. Submit your response, and you never know. Maybe we'll talk at the shows, all right? Back to Joe. That was my transition noise.
I figured.
That was it. Did you like that?
Someone's calling me.
Oh, who is it?
Don't know the number, not picking it up. Never pick it up.
Scary.
Okay.
I'm
Scary.
Did I ever tell you I used to like mess with those scam callers?
I've done that.
I'd kept them on the phone for like 5-10 minutes.
We were like Hall of Fame prank callers back in the day.
I stand by. I was a great prank caller. Prank called one of our friends as a girl, saying I wanted to get intimate with them. And
I'm sure you didn't use that language.
oh no, yeah, no. And do you remember?
I remember you.
Do you remember?
I know that I don't know that specific story about that, but I do remember you cyber prank calling one of our friends, meaning you created a screen name and were like flirting with one of our friends via
catfishing. Catfishing. You can call it
catfishing.
that.
And I remember the screen name was Skeet on my face XX. X?
Oh, was
3
it?
X's.
Was it?
It was Skeet on my face. That I know for sure. And you were like, "Oh, hey, how you doing? You're so hot." And they were like, "Whoa, what?"
Really?
And the screen name was literally Skeet on my face.
I remember.
XXX.
I remember the skeeting. Like in the screen name. Let's make that very clear.
We did, yeah.
But it was all fun. It was just bros hanging in.
It's just pranking the
Yeah,
guys.
pranking guys and having fun.
Right.
I remember one time I prank called one of our friends, and I was just like,
Like, can I, like, come and, like, touch your balls?
and like, he was like with other friends of ours, and he was just like, "Yo, she's down." You remember everyone would always say like DTF,
Yeah, yeah.
you know? And then I would like pretended like my boyfriend took the phone, and he was just like, "Oh, all right, come through. Like, let's fight." And then you could hear. I remember hearing our friend to our other friend say like, "Yo, you got the hammer?"
Stop.
I swear. And then he said like they're in the cut because I said like I'm coming to get you,
got it.
and we showed up,
And it was you.
and it was me.
Yeah, yeah. You're an idiot.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
So fun to be a kid and mess around with your friends, have a little bit of good times, you know?
Yeah. I do know exactly what you mean.
But I was a good prank caller. Maybe we should do episodes of prank calling people.
I'm not going to prank call anyone.
Why not?
I mean, because I'm,
An adult?
that's part of it.
That's part of it.
That's a big part of it, I would say.
When's the last time you prank called someone?
A very long time.
Man. Well, that was the time. Remember there was that show Crank Yankers?
Yeah.
And then, you don't remember that?
It was
Oh,
like
that was before
puppets
your
that were
time.
like,
Yeah, prank calling.
yeah.
And then there was the infamous prank call that
You kicked my dog.
That's like almost 23 or 24
That is a
years
white
old.
guy doing a seemingly Indian man's
Yeah,
accent.
yeah.
Problematic.
A little bit. And,
You know.
it doesn't
But a
make
classic.
it,
But a classic.
it's not. It was. It definitely was.
That was the funniest thing in the world at one point.
No, the funniest thing in the world was the Arnold Schwarzenegger's pizza shop.
Yeah, but not many people know that.
I'm shocked.
If you want something crazy like pineapple, I'll kill you.
I recently brought that up to someone, and they were just like, Arnold's Pizza Shop. And I was just like, Sit down.
Frank, you lived on that whatever fucking website that was.
Don't even pretend you don't remember funnyjunk.com.
Funny junk.
Okay?
Yeah.
There were some problematic ones on there too. Like
Of course.
there were some ones that were not nice.
Right.
We know which one we're referencing.
Are we referencing the one where someone works in a drive-through
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
clearly
yeah,
have
yeah.
some sort of issue?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
we're just exploring
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Do you remember the Numa video?
Why was
What
that
is that
so-
guy doing? This guy, he's just doing this.
He did it. I mean, I gotta say, incredible karaoke skills.
Lip syncing, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, oh yeah, that's
He
not
wasn't
karaoke.
singing.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, he crushed that lip syncing. Like,
yeah, he did a great job.
where
on
is
that.
the Numa guy? Can you look that
Yeah,
up
look
for
at
me?
Nu-
You could
like,
try.
Numa guy.
Man.
Man, the Numa
Numa guy.
Numa.
Oh, he's on stage singing.
He's in a band.
Good for him.
His name's Gary.
Is he go to Wikipedia? That's
Is he
always
like
a trusted source.
Where's he from? Norway or something?
No, that looks like that is.
What do you think? What do we think here?
He's in movies.
No, one movie.
Oh, it's like a student film or something.
Where's he from?
Newgrounds. It was on newgrounds.com.
The fuck is Newgrounds?
You never remember Newgrounds? And you remember Newgrounds,
I
right?
do remember Duke.
Yeah. Just go to like where he is now. I don't care about all this stuff. Like
Okay.
seeing like.
I'll just type in his name.
No,
and
just scroll at the bottom of that. It wouldn't tell you.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll look.
You look that up.
But the Numa guy, if he like went viral now, you probably become an internet celebrity and make a bunch of money. That's your career.
And then start a coin and then take
Start a
everyone's
coin, the
money
Numa
and then
coin.
disappear. And people are thinking, where are you?
I'll let everyone who's watching this know right now. If we create I'm giving you the heads up. If we create a meme coin, I will rug pull it. So if we create a meme coin, don't give us the money.
At least you're being honest.
That's what
about,
I'm saying. I am going to rug pull it.
Yeah.
And you will lose money, so do not
This
give
is
it.
what is going to happen. If we like the coin will be called like BSMT.
Okay.
It'll be called basement coin.
Right.
Don't buy it.
Don't.
If we release it, things have gotten real tough here.
But I'm pulling it. I'm rug pulling.
And let us crash and burn. If it gets to a point where we release that coin, let us like oh man, like things are not going well. Let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go right where it deserves to be.
But
which
I'm letting you know right now, the rug.
yeah. How much do we know? We're obviously
I think millions. that
we're
go in.
referencing Haley Hocktua Welch, and we're not accusing her of orchestrating anything, but the evidence doesn't look great.
Yeah, I think that there's a.
How
there's
much
a-
did
there's
they
an
make
amount.
off of that coin?
Millions, I assume.
Bro, I'm not even kidding. If it comes out like she does get like in trouble criminally, the movie about the July to January part of her life is going to be insane, dude.
Movie is crazy. Maybe on Netflix.
Netflix doc?
Maybe.
But like,
It's kind of crazy though.
oh, you gotta do this. How much did they?
It does say that her coin reached a market cap of around 500 million.
Yeah, but I don't know what that.
What?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's worth 500 million.
A
I don't-
market cap, dude?
I don't know what that means though. To be honest, I don't know how much she like walked away with. I also don't even know what a rug pull is.
I'm sorry. Maybe we do this. I mean,
Well,
it
I'm
Let's
saying-
be very clear. It is a crime. We
Yeah. I'm admitting to a crime that I may or may not commit in the future. I'm just letting you know.
No,
that
that's literally how people get in trouble. Don't do that. Say you're not going to do it.
I'm not gonna create a meme coin.
Okay,
dude.
just want to make sure that the lawyers.
I'll just go
watching this-
make pizzas before I did that.
Oh.
But I'm just letting everyone know. Be smart. But if you see me making a meme coin, it's not going to the moon. It's getting a third of the way there, and then I'm and I'm leaving.
I mean, 500 million. That's to the moon,
I don't think that means it's worth 500 million.
bro. If it was, I'm pushing you to create a coin tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, Frank, if I'm rug pulling, I'm pulling the wool as well. The rug's getting pulled.
The wool?
The wool over your eyes. You think I'm giving you $1? I'm rug pulling innocent people. So you're not getting 500 million.
Why
I'm
does
getting 500 million, and I'm running away.
is the rug made of wool? I don't get it.
No, a rug pull is what
Yeah,
that's called.
But why
But
are
I'm
there
pulling the
why is there wool
over your
over
eyes? Pulling the wool over your eyes. You've never heard that expression?
me? No.
Okay. Well, welcome to adulthood and planet Earth, because that's an expression everyone's been using for years.
Pulling the wool over someone's eyes. How many sheep How many sheep are you talking to that you can just regular like that doesn't make sense. What does that mean?
Frank, you know that exists. Pull the wool over your eyes. It's a phrase. It means to fool you. I actually
Oh,
don't
okay,
mean-
okay. No. It does sound familiar. To trick or deceive. Okay. I'm sorry. I was confused because you were talking rugs. I'm thinking you have rugs of wool.
No, why? Can you do that?
You
I
can
don't
make
know.
rugs of anything. Human skin, wool.
Human skin?
Yeah.
No.
You don't think so?
No. But anyway, we do have some more sponsors
Really?
for today. Yeah, dude, we have some more. We have Hims. So all the fellas out there, if you're losing your hair, it doesn't mean you can't find it again. Okay. Also, you can do some preventative stuff. If you've seen some like issues where you're like, all right, I'm getting a little bit of a receding sort of thing, then you want to be proactive about that. You can do so with Hims, okay? Men value different things about their appearance, but if you're a guy who really cares about your hair and you see that it's slowly going away, you might be feeling discouraged when you look in the mirror. Hims is going to help you out with that, okay? It makes treating hair loss simple with doctor-trusted options and clinically proven ingredients to help regrow your hair in as little as 3 to 6 months, okay? You can choose from personalized chewable, oral, spray, or serum treatments to find what works best for you. The process is simple and 100% online. There's no insurance needed, and one low price covers everything from treatments to ongoing care, okay? So you could start your free online visit today at hims.com/basement. That's HIMS.com/basement for your personalized hair loss treatment options, all right? Results vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. Prescription products require an online consultation with healthcare providers who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. Okay, so all the fellas out there, maybe hop on that. And lastly here, we have HelloFresh. HelloFresh, it is a meal delivery service. You get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. So it skips your trip to the grocery store. You save all that time going up and down the aisles, getting all the ingredients and stuff. You just go on the website, you look at awesome recipes for things, and then they will send you the ingredients for those things right to your door. Again, pre-portioned, so it's not like they're going to send you a gallon of pepper that you have to hold in your pantry or something. It's all pre-portioned. You use all the ingredients so nothing goes to waste, and you have lovely meals, okay? So if you want to get into cooking, or you're like, oh, I'm stuck in this rut where I'm making the same 5 things all the time, get some HelloFresh in your life, okay? They have a bunch of different things to choose from. Fit and wholesome, quick and easy, vegetarian, whatever it is, HelloFresh has got you covered. So you can get 10 free meals at HelloFresh.com/freebasement, okay? Applied across 7 boxes. New subscribers only. It varies by plan. That's 10 free HelloFresh meals just by going to HelloFresh.com/freebasement, all right? So enjoy that, folks. I think we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about the pilot. You know, we had talked right before we started recording. There was a pilot that like got engaged or something, or proposed.
Yeah, during the flight, the pilot came out into the main cabin and proposed to his girlfriend.
Why was she on the flight that he was flying?
I don't know. I think it's like a horny thing, maybe, right? You know how people like to do like, I'm at your place of work and I'm here. You know, like they do stuff like that. No, am I crazy?
Is Becca here or something? What are you talking about?
I wish.
I wish. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, that's kind of like
like role
The
playing
Wedding
a little
Singer.
bit. Like wedding singer.
remember he's playing the guitar on a plane
I don't remember
to
that
Drew
part.
Barrymore.
I don't remember that part or care for it. No, yeah. So I think it's funny because like I think the story came out and she said yes, but
Imagine she said no.
imagine being on that flight.
Wait, did he propose over the PA?
No, he like walked out to her. Planes can like fly themselves like now. There's like autopilot and shit like that, and there's 2
I mean,
pilots.
now, bro. Of course. For years. You're acting like it's 1901.
I mean, I
This
don't
ain't
know.
Kitty Hawk, North Carolina.
When did they bring out autopilot? When did they roll it out?
I'm gonna say the 70s.
70s.
100%.
I'm saying 90s, brother.
No way. They've been
2000s.
doing that forever.
Really?
Yeah, autopilot. How hard is that? You
Autopilot?
lock the steering wheel and you just go, baby.
Yeah, but like, It's way smarter now.
No, it's probably older, if anything.
1912.
No, bro, that's
Come on now, you dumb idiot.
that says
Now
1912.
you almost if we've had that since 1912.
Bro, what kind of question did you type in?
What does it say?
Just type in,
when
when
were
was
planes able
autopilot
to
invented?
automatically fly?
Okay. Okay.
What a fucking
When was planes automatically flies?
When was autopilot invented?
We got
Same
the
answer.
same answer.
It was invented in 1912 by the Sperry, the people that made my boots.
I don't know why I'm.
Sperry Corporation?
Designed to reduce the pilot's workload. This doesn't make sense.
You said the 90s.
I mean, it is the
1912.
that what?
Also,
Why?
I made the joke
How?
of being like, this ain't 1901. Bro, 10 years later they had it.
An apology, maybe?
No, fuck you.
For what? You?
You did type that like an idiot. To be fair,
Also, I just fired you back there for pulling up a picture of a naked mole rat.
That's true.
And saying that
Yeah,
looked like me.
That is right. You were technically you are
You're off the clock.
you're off the clock. Wait, no, this can't be right. Like, all right, look up like now planes can fly by themselves. When did that happen?
What?
Is that, no, like there's a difference. Autopilot, like it might like lock the thing, but like now, like basically they click a button and it follows a path. Like when did I guess that's
Autopilot? You're describing autopilot, I think. That might be what you're doing here.
When did,
And there's no other way to ask this question.
don't
We're
know.
going to get
I'm
the
trying.
same page.
when all right, type this.
Okay.
When did planes become as smart as they are?
Okay.
Yo, Frank is AI's worst nightmare.
Aircrafts of the 21st century. There we go. So
That's just a big white guy.
This is
that is
this-
a big ass white.
We're not
guy.
reading that.
Yeah,
Frank,
no.
the answer is 1912. That's astounding. To
That's
me.
not. That doesn't make
But yo,
sense.
think about it. Amelia Earhart. That was so long ago.
When was that?
I don't know.
When was Amelia Earhart?
I don't know.
The 30s?
Oh, it was. It was like 29 or something like that.
That was the Great Depression.
Yeah. So people were upset, but she was flying planes, and that made her happy, which is nice. You should find a hobby in the
Oh, I
dark
have
times.
some bad news for the people that something happened on that plane that she took.
Well, no, she had some good flights.
She did, but then she had some one
She
really
had- she had
not,
one- she had-
one
yeah.
really not good one.
Unfortunately, if you have one really bad flight, there's no
let's
more
not
good
talk
ones.
about this as we're about to fly to Vancouver. Please, God Almighty.
It's totally fine. But anyway, asking, like, proposing to your wife on a plane.
Well, you're not proposing to your wife. You're
It's-
proposing to your girlfriend or
Right.
partner.
Okay.
You know,
Technical Frank, here he is. Technical Frank.
not just technical. Not just technical. That's just it's a correction.
Technical Frank. One of the worst places
I'm gonna
to
get up
get
and fucking
engaged.
leave.
What is the worst way to propose to your girlfriend?
I mean, that's pretty bad because like, what if the person being proposed to says no? This pilot needs to go fly this plane.
I'm creating a clip, Frank. What is the worst way to get engaged? Like, what's the worst way to propose to your girlfriend?
It's got to be a flash mob.
That's a bad one.
That's so bad, dude.
Can we group
I just
together?
hate collections of people dancing.
I hate that too. Well, unless they're on a stage,
but
but don't be on the
yes,
floor.
if you're on level ground that I am, like I can stand face to face with you and you're dancing, get the fuck out of here.
Or you're on hardwood. Like if you're like a Nick City dancer or something like that's fine. But like you're in
But even the
Grand
Knicks-
Central
even the-
Station and you're all dancing.
Bro, if I walk, I got recruited to be in a flash mob once, and I respectfully declined.
How do you get? It was like a cult.
Someone reached out to me and says, "I want to do a flash mob. Do you want to be in it? We're gonna make it go viral."
Did it go viral?
No, Joey.
Absolutely.
Oh, of course not, because that was the thing that people said just to like get people excited in 2010.
You know
It was
what?
just like, we're gonna make something and it has all the key components to go viral.
So, would you have to show up to practice? Because I'm assuming everyone has to learn the dance.
You know, I said no, so I didn't go
Right,
that far. But like I remember it was like in like the cafeteria, like where people like the food hall on campus.
Oh my God, they wanted to do a flash mob in campus?
And bro,
Oh, like
they
on
had a
campus?
big stairwell coming down so like everyone could see them. Like it was
So that
bad.
everyone can clearly see the people that they don't want to have sex with.
Yes, absolutely.
Flash mob is pretty bad. Can you imagine? It's like, will you marry me? And then like a 10 people.
I'll tell you this, if the song Marry You by Bruno Mars is involved at all,
Pretty bad.
just say no.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if you're getting proposed to,
What Disney proposals are pretty bad.
That
Like,
would
oh,
be big.
here's Mickey Mouse. Just kidding. He's
Yeah.
got the ring. Like, what are we doing?
I want you to make me the happiest boy ever.
Yeah. You're just trying to
Anytime,
show off.
anytime,
yeah.
anytime I can get it.
There you go, fit it in
Anytime I
there.
can get it in there. No, yeah, like just make it like absolutely like, like here comes Goofy. What's in Goofy's hand?
Where did you propose?
There's a little beach by where we lived.
But not public. Like, there wasn't people around, right?
No. It was just myself, Becca, and Miles.
Cool.
And there was a
Did you tell
wild-
Miles?
No, because he would have immediately like,
Told her?
yeah.
Oh, so you proposed to both of them.
Of course, yeah, because that's what my life was going to become.
Right.
But like,
Was he shocked? Did he say yes?
I
Does
didn't
he
ask,
say yes?
I didn't ask him. He was very excited.
Okay, cool.
But it was I was like, I had the ring. I had asked her father, and I looked outside, and it was the craziest sunset I've ever seen in to this day, the craziest sunset I've ever seen in my entire life. Like neon pink and purple and orange.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, oh fuck, like this
is
there's no
the
better
day.
time. So I was like, why don't we go walk down to the little beach to see the sunset?
Oh, you slick devil.
I was a slick little bitch.
How long did you hold on to the ring?
A couple weeks, maybe a couple days, but it wasn't very long.
A couple weeks and a couple days are astronomically
All right, maybe a
different.
couple weeks, but it wasn't very, very long.
Okay.
And because I know, like, once I have a gift, I want to give it to
Yeah.
that person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so, yeah. And then I asked, and her response was, "What, babe?" Miles made fun of her after that. Like, he
Nice.
would always make fun of her for it.
Was there any rules leading up to that where she was like, yo, don't do it at a restaurant or anything like that?
Not that I remember,
'Cause I don't know that I would, like a restaurant.
I think the public aspect of it puts a
Ugh.
lot of pressure on
I'll tell you
people.
this. If anyone's clapping, I am not comfortable.
If I hear, "Oh my god," like, "Oh my, look, oh my."
Yeah, like if you're like in Central Park and then getting down on a knee and then everyone stops and they're like clapping and they're just waiting, I'd be like, oh, too
Dude,
much
sports games,
sports games.
when they pull it up on the Jumbotron and it's just like, "Happy birthday to Sue and Ben, and lastly,
Ben's got a question, Leslie.
Michelle, will you marry me?" And it cuts to them, and everyone's like, "Oh."
And it's like there's a guy in the corner and he's got a popcorn and a hot dog and he's like, oh.
Yeah,
and
it's
he's
like,
eating,
"Oh
bro.
shit, oh shit," and like everyone's just like, look, and like, what? That is
too much.
That seems, but honestly, like it's individual. Like some people want the pomp and circumstance, like they want it to be big and insane.
No, it's so.
Have you ever thought about any ways of proposing?
I mean, I would I know I've only thought about things that I would not do.
Okay,
Like I've only.
so
just
you're
been
not
like,
going to Disney. I think we
Definitely
can
not doing
confidently
Disney.
rule out a flash mob.
We can confidently rule out. I saw a video recently of a guy filming a proposal, but he was like not like part of it. He was just like seeing it happen because it was like on the beach and there was like a whole thing and this like rug and the woman's there and she's just sitting there or standing there and the guy it's him and two background dancers and they're doing a choreographed dance. And I'm like, I've
Uncomfortable.
never been more certain that a marriage is not gonna last.
I'll be honest with you. Out of place choreography terrifies me. It makes my skin crawl.
if there's not stage lights on you.
Like, why are you dancing so intensely in a park? You shouldn't be doing this.
Too much, dude.
And like over like intense choreography, I just see it and I wince a little bit.
Yeah, and it's like you can tell that this dude like took classes for this.
Like oh my god,
It's
he
tough.
was in on the choreography with the dancers.
Yeah.
That's bad.
It's like, will you marry me? And then backing up and being
He's
like,
like, "Will you marry me right now?"
yeah. And
Oh,
it's like,
no.
bro,
I
just
think-
say no before he starts.
You know why? I think like the current internet age has like ruined choreography for me. Like
Oh, like TikTok?
TikToks and like like
Even that kind of like came and went though. Like I think people are over the choreographed dance on TikTok.
I think maybe it's just our algorithm. I have a feeling
Maybe.
it's probably still very popular amongst a certain age range of people.
it could be.
Like,
but-
bro, people got famous off of that. Like the what's the girl that had the McDonald's, not the McDonald's.
Oh, Charlie D'Amelio.
Yes, the Dunkin' Donuts drink.
She's the most followed person on the app, I think.
There you go. She got famous doing those dances, right?
Yeah. Well, she's like she's on Broadway, I think.
Yes. Yeah, I saw her at the Thanksgiving Day. Not at there. I wasn't there. I saw it on TV. But like,
Yo, what a psychotic thing to go to. The
Parade.
Thanksgiving Day parade?
If you propose to someone at a parade,
Oh my god.
like if there's a parade float,
Come on.
if there's like a big inflatable like Elmo making its way down, and you're like, quick, I need to ask for your hand in marriage, you fucked up.
I do wish that I lived in Manhattan on the path so that I could just see like a giant like
If you lived in Manhattan on that path, that's like it goes a very specific route. Like it's very expensive to live there. No,
I thought it was just I don't know where it goes, to be honest with
doesn't
you.
it go down 6th Avenue?
Fuck knows. But like I mean, I don't know. People live there.
I mean, that's crazy. If I woke,
Imagine a big balloon past your window.
That'd be
That's
scary.
awesome.
That'd be scary.
It would be like Godzilla.
And is that not scary?
I don't know.
Let me answer for you. It is scary.
You know how some people have like a fear of gigantic things? I feel like I have the opposite.
You have a fear of little babies?
No. I mean, like, I like a giant thing, but I'm not. I don't mean like, because there's some people that are like, oh, I want a big giant woman to step on my head. That's not what I mean.
I wasn't even going that route. I was going with big giant dongs.
Oh, no, that's not what I mean either. I don't like big giant dongs. Or
So
little
you
dongs.
like little dongs?
I don't like any dongs, dude. I like my own dong, and that's where I draw the line at
The only dong you've ever liked.
Yeah.
No other dongs in the world that you're just like, this isn't the worst dong.
Ding dong ditch. I like that.
That is.
I
Yo,
don't
I
like it
saw a
anymore.
tortoise dong recently. Have you seen this thing?
A tortoise's penis?
Yes, dude.
They're like
It's-
800 years old. They got to have crazy ones.
Dude, this thing looks like an alien. Look up tortoise cock.
You want me to look up tortoise penis?
Yeah.
I mean,
And search for videos. Yo, this thing.
Don't search for videos.
Yeah, no. That's where where I saw it, and it was crazy, dude.
What website were you on?
I don't remember where it was, but I saw it.
Tortoise. He's typing in. Well, here's the
first
thing.
of all-
We just found out that ant can't spell.
Spell. And you guys went to the same high school.
Well, this is not going to be able to be shown if we're going to put.
Yeah, no. This is just for us.
No. This is
Look at videos.
that. Is that what you want?
Is that his leg?
No, well,
Oh my God! Is that his? That looks like a hoof.
dude, look up the video, dude.
You really? Okay.
Look up the video.
What's happening in the video?
It's just it's doing its dong.
What does that mean?
It's being a dong, dude. It's scary.
I don't want to watch it. Whoa! No, get that off the screen.
That's gross.
Josh, don't put this in. Don't put this in. First of all, that title said WTF exclamation point wanking tortoise. What are you looking at?
I didn't see that video. Just to make it very clear, that's not the video that I saw.
Oh, you saw a different one of a tortoise's wiener.
different. Yeah,
That is way bigger than I thought it was going to be, by the way. Just
yeah,
saying.
yeah. But what other ways are bad to? Disney is bad because like you're both wearing Disney ears and like they're trying to do it with like the fucking castle in the background.
Yeah.
And listen, if you gotten proposed in any of these ways and it's special to you, that's on you. We're just speaking for everyone else.
Yeah. I'm happy for you, but
I hate you.
I would say no to you is what I mean. So that you ever see the video? I mean, this is very like progressive, I guess. But they were in Disney, and it was
Don't just say it. A person.
two people.
Yeah.
But they were proposing to each other.
Good for them.
I was like, what are the chances of that happening?
Well, any proposal, you imagine there's been, I shouldn't say any. The ones that are going to probably say yes, there's been conversation about like, what kind of ring do you want? Do you want a ring? What do you think about this? Like, bro, the people that just like say like, you know what? I'm just going to propose.
Yeah.
With no conversation. One, good on you. Two, you're an idiot.
Dude, people who get a no, I would literally, if I'm on a knee and the woman that I'm asking to marry me says no, I'm just going to stay there until I
Is the
wither away.
relationship over or do you
The
like,
relationship is definitely
Yeah?
over. One. Two, I may not get up. I'm just probably going to
just
sit.
going to lie down right there?
I'm just going to sit, crisscross applesauce, and just wait for the
Smart.
wind to take me.
Smart, honestly.
Clean that up.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm on top of it. Yeah, I'm not getting up. I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna stay down here. You can go. You're free to go. I'm gonna.
Would
stay.
you even ask why? Like, you wouldn't want any, because honestly, if I had proposed to Becca and she said no, I'd be like, why? That would be the first thing out of my mouth. Like, huh?
I would.
Or, yeah, definitely maybe the, what?
You just did the most like anime, like, huh? Like,
You know?
excuse? I would immediately think that I'm an idiot because I'd be like, well, I should have known this.
You'd go into like full Dobby mode, like Dobby's a bad elf, and like hit your head on the fucking floor. No.
You know what I've been doing recently from Harry Potter? Just in my apartment, just going, he's back. Voldemort's back. I've just been firing those off randomly.
It's been real fun in your apartment lately,
It
huh?
has, dude. I have a lot of fun. First of all, don't talk to me, the person who talks to himself more than anyone I've ever met.
First of all, yes. Second of all, you
Maybe
know what
not
I've been
talking,
doing?
you just make noises
You know
all
what
the
I've
time.
been doing? You know what I've been doing?
Tell me. I love these.
Yeah, this is a good one. It's like, fame isn't everything,
I take it back. That's all right.
Mr. Potter.
Well, oh, you do that to your children, don't you?
I do. I do it to Miles all the time.
He's back.
Bro.
Voldemort's back.
Yo, did you ever hear Ariana Grande's impression of fucking Emma Watson? Where she's like, Ron's been splinched.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, she does a really good impression.
I feel like we're going a little crazy.
Okay.
I think I'm more of like a like it's an impression.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, oh my god, that sounds like Emma. Like, you know?
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah,
but
good for
okay.
her.
But yeah, proposing at theme parks, flash mobs, bad. Sports,
Very bad.
bad. Any like choreographed dance,
Horrific.
that's just bad.
I don't like that at
Because
all.
then how do you dance your way out of a no? You know?
You must know by the look in your girlfriend's eyes as you're dancing and being like, oh fuck. She's not into this. I've made a grave mistake. You know? Like you're like dancing and she's just like horrified and you're
What
like
do you mean we're not ready?
she's like, I feel like she's not into this the way that I thought she was going to be.
I think we could work on it if that's something you want to do.
If you're not ready, say that. But it feels like a hard no. Or is this the end of us? Yeah, I feel
Bro,
like
I've seen it.
you would have to know. Bro.
I've seen in movies people just being like proposing and they're like, "What? Why? When? We should have talked about this." Bro, that's
bro.
that's crazy.
I think that if you propose and you get a no, you're an idiot. You have to know that.
I mean,
Like, come on.
there are people that are so stupid that they just don't get it. You know?
I just feel like you have to have some sort of inkling
we're
like this
not-
isn't the time.
If you have proposed to someone and they said no, I'm not calling you stupid, but there are people that are stupid.
I am not saying stupid. I'm saying more either you're purposefully being oblivious or you're purposefully ignoring signs.
Well, that is what a lot of people find it easier to just live in the delusion and world of the relationship in their own head than the reality of what it is.
right.
That's what I
Which
mean.
is what you do, but not with your relationship, but with everything else, probably.
What the fuck is that? What does that mean?
Do you remember when we had that conversation where you're like, if I'm driving and my engine's making a lot of noise, but no light turns on, I'm just gonna
That's
keep
right.
going.
That's right because it's
That's
a car.
kind of the same thing.
It is.
There's no issue until you find out there's an issue.
Hey man,
That's what I'm saying.
dancing through life, skimming the surface, gliding where turf is smooth. Life's more painless for the brainless. You know what I'm saying? Why think too hard when it's so soothing? Dancing through life, no need to tough it. When you can slough it off, I do. Nothing matters and knowing nothing matters. It's just life. So keep dancing through.
I'm gonna have to hold up a Shazam. What's that from? High School Musical or some shit?
That's from Wicked, bitch.
Got it. That's not good. People are not gonna like that. I didn't know that. Can you? Oh,
And you're
we've
the
looked
king
up
of Wicked.
the worst ways to get engaged. Can you zoom in on this a little bit? Because I can't see.
Where's are these other ones?
I think during the recording,
Can you zoom in a little bit?
I can't hear. I could.
Oh, what about people
How about
that do it?
what about getting fired for the second time in one episode? How about that? Zoom in.
What about people that do like the proposal in the champagne glass or like in a cupcake or a cookie or something like that?
If I have to dig, first of all, if I'm buying a ring for thousands of dollars,
It's not
I'm
going
not
in-
going. I'm not putting it in
it's
champagne.
not going in someone's mouth.
It's not.
It's
you're
not.
I'm not running the risk of someone eating it accidentally. Like, oh, it's
How-
in your steak.
How funny would that be?
If they ate it, I'm sure that's happened.
I mean, of course, I'm sure it's happened, bro. You're like the person's like a dog. Like you have to put the pill in the steak and then give it to their dog.
Or like you put it in the champagne. It's like now I have to fish this out.
Of crap. Oh, of champagne. I thought you meant like if they swallow it.
No.
Bro, could you imagine you buy an engagement? Well, also, what is the amount you should spend on an engagement ring? Is it still 3 months' salary or 3 months' pay?
I don't know.
Because like,
Just get a lab grown.
let's say, all right, you're obviously doing well for yourself, Mr. Durst. Roland just came out. You know, you just released your new album, Chocolate Starfish and the hot dog flavored water.
Right.
Things are going well for you.
Okay.
What if in 3 months you make $100,000?
No, I'm not.
You're gonna spend. If I'm spending $100,000 on a ring,
I'm not.
it's not going near anyone's mouth.
Right. But I also like, I mean, I think you have to weigh the options. Like if you're going to get like an egregious ring, you're making your wife a target. Oh, okay. We were talking about eating cupcakes. This one says, my best friend swears he proposed by pretending to find a ring while eating out his girlfriend and asking her whose ring it was. He has never wavered from this story.
First of all, you can ask the person that he's allegedly did this to, did this actually happen?
That's so fire because for
He'll just be like, oh,
what the hell is this?
what is that? You're like, what? How do you?
It's like, oh, look behind your ear.
And also ripping you out of the moment. Like, where's the magic is gone.
Not only that, but I'm such a hypochondriac that I could be convinced that something came out of me and then I'd be like, I'm going to the doctor. A fucking ring was in me.
If someone ate you out and they found a ring, right?
Yeah, if someone was eating my butt and was like, I would think that someone like put a ring in my food and I ate it. Like that's
and
what
you
I would
shit
think.
it out
Yeah.
in their face
And yeah. I'd be scared, dude.
at the wedding you threw them.
At the
Crazy.
surprise
Oh,
wedding.
that's another one. When people propose at someone else's wedding.
That is so insane.
Yeah, I would be a little. I mean, listen. If someone came to me and said like, I'm thinking about doing this, and I thought on it, I was like, all right, go for it. That's different. But if they didn't tell anyone and they just did it,
First of all, I'd be like, I'm gonna hit you. Don't get engaged
I
in
know.
my wedding.
I'm saying I would say no, but like, maybe it's like a real thoughtful moment where
Wait 24 hours, do it at the brunch. How about that?
I mean, but some people. I'm just saying, some people do allow it to happen.
I know.
But if they just don't even say anything and they're like, I'm just gonna do this.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
What else do we got?
Show her the ring, then put both hands behind your back. Say, pick a hand now. Oops, wrong hand. No proposal this time. If someone ever does that,
Yeah, that's not good. That's way too long. I'm not reading that. What is wrong with people? They don't have jobs. They're writing fucking essays.
This is hunting where you're miles away from anybody else. That's a little tough.
Yeah, that's a little scary. I don't want to get engaged when there's guns around.
Or out on a boat where there's no one around.
I've seen
but
those
I mean,
videos.
if it's just you two and like it's like you talked about it, that's sweet. Like then it's magical for your moment. But like,
Yeah,
what if then you're putting the person in the position of like if they say no, they might end up over.
I think that my actual opinion is that everyone should get engaged in a way that is special as a couple. Don't do anything that's like, well, I like this, so we're gonna do it here. Like, find something that works for you. And if that's fucking Disney and you're both holding churros and that's what it is, fine.
Yeah.
Not for me.
I honestly, a proposal like the moment it's going to happen should be a surprise, but like the way it's happening should be discussed. In my
some
opinion,
way.
Like
Yeah.
at least
Get an inkling, an idea.
Listen, every couple. I don't say this. I'm not going to say every couple. The way that Becca and I did it when we were approaching, like that's the next logical step is getting proposed, getting engaged, getting married, having a family. There's a lot of conversation that goes into it. Like at least on our end, like we're open, so we were just like rings and we talked all that out. Then the little minute details you could figure out, but like the larger stuff, like bro, could you imagine? Becca doesn't like the idea of her getting on a stage would maybe scare her a little bit. Could you imagine if I proposed to her on stage at like Radio City? Like the pressure you're putting on that person
That's kind of bananas.
is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, that's why I think that's a bad idea, because I would never want to put someone in a position where they feel like they can't say no if they needed to say no.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like, oh, so many people are watching. Like, I'd rather just like,
Yeah.
actually, now that I'm thinking about it, but
Well, we also
that would
did.
be
We also
in
did
person.
have someone propose at one of our shows, and we kind of
Yes,
coordinated
and she
with
said
them.
yes. Thank God.
She said yes, thank God. And also, I think he told us, like, in communication, like, we've discussed weddings and marriage as like, it's going to happen. She just doesn't know when,
Got it.
you
Yeah.
know? But
Dude, can you imagine? First of all, selfishly, if she did say no, the show would have went probably a lot better.
so this is real. When we were planning it, we said, like, what if we, like, stopped for a second? We were like, oh my God, what if she says no? And then me, you, and Greg at the same time went, that would be hysterical.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be not good for the dude, and I would feel really bad for him, but that would be crazy.
It'd be funny because we'd be like, we still had the graphic ready to go.
Congrats.
Like, she said yes,
Right.
she didn't, and then, like, the champagne was coming out.
Yeah, we're like, oh, we got champagne. Man, that's tough.
Good times.
I would feel really bad.
Really good
This
time.
just says at a funeral, bro. You're not getting engaged at a funeral. That's insane. Dead body in the room, and you're gonna be like, hey, you want to do this till death? Do us part?
I could see something romantic about it.
About getting engaged at a funeral.
Yeah. Like, if it's like, Mima went down, and it's just like,
When one
when
door closes,
when one door closes, another one opens.
I can't. I cry at everyone's funeral.
Really? Everyone?
Yeah, like people I don't even know.
Will
Like
you cry at mine?
Bananas
that's
question.
crazy.
Well, I don't, like, will it be a point where, like, are you going to do the old man route? Like, we had a lot of good memories, and I have nothing to cry about because we have a lot.
Well, I don't sound like that.
Well, you might. Hopefully, we're going to live very long.
Right. You don't. Your accent doesn't change.
I mean, old bag, Now you're stone cold. Hell yeah!
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
What's an
that'll
old
be
man
sad,
voice? What's an
dude.
old man voice? I remember back in my day.
Yeah. Sure.
Are we doing the show at that age?
No.
70 years old?
No.
Welcome back to the basement yard, Frank.
Can you imagine we're 70 doing this
Take
show?
off my oxygen mask. Hey, Joe.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean,
but
keep this fucking horse galloping until the crows come singing,
Ant will be 24 then. That'll be crazy.
Yeah.
This doesn't age.
It will be seeing over there. I'd be like, I got fired 9 times this month.
I would never. I would never be able to, like. I've been at like our friends' grandparents who I've never met, like wakes, and I've been crying.
Yeah, I get choked up.
Choked up is a better. Like I'm not like sobbing, but I'm
Yeah.
definitely like I have to like I have to breathe more to like
Yeah.
fighting
know,
a cry in your
It's
face.
just
you
it's one of
fight your
those.
face when you like don't want to cry. And you're like,
I there's a weird part of me that likes the back of the throat cries coming feeling.
I do that when I can feel it.
Like it's back there. I was like,
I also like collecting tears in my eyes so that when I blink, it just goes.
oh,
love
you
doing
like
that.
to engineer your cries.
Only when I'm watching movies.
Oh, just like let it go, let it go, let it go, bang, and then like at the right time.
Yeah, like I'll stop myself from blinking because I know if I blink, it'll probably get like a tear, but like a whack tear. Like I'm trying to get a
I'm
big
more
fucking-
listen. I love crying. I'm more afraid of being accused of crying when I'm not, because it's like, no, this doesn't deserve a cry right now. Like we were watching something. Beck and I were recently watching something, and like I like wiped my eye because I was tired and yawning, and it wasn't a cry tear. You think I'm not? I'm very comfortable to say if it was a cry tear.
Clearly not. You just said you hate when people say, I'm not crying. This doesn't deserve a cry.
Well, yeah, when it's not a cry, I'll say it's
Why
not
does
a
that
cry.
offend you so much? Toxic masculinity.
No, that's not, bitch. My masculinity is so sweet and supple. It's not toxic at all. Drink it and it'll be good for you.
Ew.
Yeah, that was actually kind of
Yeah,
gross.
it was kind of disgusting. It just sounds like sweat. I haven't cried in a while.
If masculinity were to taste like something, what would it taste like?
Trees, tires,
Tires?
like toxic masculinity.
I didn't say toxic.
Oh,
Masculinity. What does it taste like?
wood,
I would say, yeah, it tastes like
wood,
like the way that wood chips smell.
like sawdust. I
Sawdust.
love
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
If sawdust wouldn't kill me, I'd probably eat it
I don't think it will kill you.
if you eat enough of it.
I mean, you eat enough of anything, it'll kill you. But like, I think you can eat wood.
That's deep, but I don't think you could eat wood.
Can you eat wood?
Do not look that up.
Please look that up.
But I don't know that you can eat wood.
I think you could take a little, like a spoonful of sawdust and be okay.
Probably could, but it would be very dusty. It would be like doing the cinnamon challenge, but with wood.
I mean,
And also, I don't want to shit wood. Cut
Why
my
not?
butt.
what if it's really good for you?
Eating
Wood's-
wood?
Yeah. What if it's really good?
There's no question it's not,
Why not?
because we've run tests. We're humans.
Are you sure?
I'm
Tell me about
positive
those.
that-
Tell me about those tests then,
Frank,
Vic.
you don't think I've read all the clinical trials of eating wood?
I do not think you have read all the clinical trials about eating wood.
Yeah, I don't think there's any. But
I
don't think
mean,
that you can.
honestly, just look up "Can you eat wood?"
Have you ever put dirt in your mouth?
Yeah.
Is it bad?
Yeah.
It doesn't taste good?
It tastes like dirt. It tastes like just like sediment and sand.
I've
and-
put rocks in my mouth when I was younger.
Yeah. Rocks taste good. I can't lie.
Well, I don't know about
No,
good.
you should not eat wood because it's difficult for humans to digest. Okay, so maybe we shouldn't eat wood.
He needed Google to tell him that. He couldn't believe me. Rocks, though.
Rocks, I love how rocks.
Don't eat rocks.
Don't eat them, but they look delicious.
But when you're younger and you put a rock in, like a little lip, like a zin, like a rock.
You're packing lips of fucking pebbles.
Yeah. I used to roll up roly-poliolies. I have a rock in my face. Like, yeah.
The late '90s, man. What a good time to be alive.
Sniffing markers, licking markers.
And glue.
When I was younger,
You were just doing drugs for kids. Like,
Basically,
you were
yeah.
doing kid drugs.
I remember
Markers and glue.
I remember being young and being in the bathroom and looking at myself in the mirror and holding out my tongue and taking an orange washable marker and drawing on my tongue.
And
Nothing.
no,
I mean, it had like a whack taste.
you
Like, I was-
recently put paint on your mouth. Did you get any whiff of that?
I put it on my lips.
Did you?
I didn't like that. It wasn't a good
wasn't great.
feeling.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good feeling, but I did it.
And you regretted it?
You live and you learn.
Yeah.
The important thing is that we're learning, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Live and learn. You know,
You're singing more songs that I don't know.
Yeah. That's from Sonic Adventure 2.
Well, we're going to leave you with that, folks. Frank, where can they find you?
Everywhere. Go find the Patreon, patreon.com/thebasementyard. Find me at the Frank Alvarez all over the place. Find the Patreon, find the Basement Yard all over the place. Do I get another sign off?
All over the place?
Yeah, all
Okay,
social
let me
media.
do my. You guys go follow me at Joe Santagato. Go follow the show on TikTok and Instagram at The Basement Yard. And if you're coming to any upcoming shows, the ones in Vancouver or the ones in the UK and Ireland, those are different things, which I've been told in my DMs multiple times by angry Irish people. You guys can go to thebasementyard.com/submit. If you want to be a part of the show, submit your stuff. And we'd like to get a bunch of responses so we can pick the best ones and have a good time. So
Yeah, I'm excited.
So go ahead, hit him with your sign off.
All right. Hey, it's warm down here. Come back sometime. Bad?
I thought you were signing off.
Yeah, that's it.
So we're staying in the basement and they're going upstairs.
Yeah. We'll be here in the basement. Come on down when you want to talk again. No?
All right.
No.
See you guys next
we'll
time.
be
I
playing
guess.
in the basement.
Say what did you say?
We'll be playing in the basement. It'll be just us and you.
We're 33. So that's crazy to say.
I'm gonna get the right one, and it's gonna hit like a ton of bricks. But until next time, see you later.
See ya.